Yo, yo, yo. You see what I'm saying? Like, they out there. Oh, yeah, this is. Them the Indians. Them is. Bro, them the Crusaders, gang. Them the Mears, the Hebrews, bro. Right? Them tobacco Indians, too, if she pulled one. I'm just trying to take it slow with y'all right quick. Tell me if you got one.
Got one.
All right. I'm gonna toss you on the screen. Hey, I got another mod in here. Matter of fact, don't even worry about it. I use their best friend. Hulabega. Yeah, them Indian, them tobacco Indian, them Royal Africans, the ROC. Yes, sir. Let's use their favorite friend, the mere statue. La Tamiri. These are tobacco Indians, public indentured servants on maps, statues, right, in taverns, tobacco shops, right? Y'all pull them and say it's you all day on TikTok. Oh, this me. This black Indians, they the indigenous people. They the original people. Right, y'all be doing that. And we looking at y'all crazy as hell. Y'all really be arguing with people trying to say this is me. The indigenous people. They from Americas. They woo-woo-woos. Don't even realize you reading the Moors enslaved Jew. Right, the tobacco people, His Majesty, like we breaking down through the banks. Right. Now, the City of London and Exchange and its surrounding shops and taverns, like we broke down. Those tavern shops with the Indians laying all through them, right? Conversations were had about trade and politics. Exotic goods such as sugar, tobacco, changed hands in stock in corporations such as the East India Company was bought and sold. Many of the merchants, let's get jiggy. Who was that? You gonna say you a merchant? You ain't read your family tree to see none of that one, right? Now, involved also did business in England who were involved in its management. The West India docks were built. Let it breathe. I just broke down to them all how who did who and flipped who on what? What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Right? Right. She said they all have so many similarities. It's crazy how people don't see them. Right? Did I just break down how the East Indies was bought and sold to create the West Indies? Right? Okay. England was involved in its management. The West India Docks was built in East London. In East London, the West Indies Docks is built, right? For the increasing imports of slaves produced. For the increasing imports of slaves produced. Right? They eat it with their hands. What it do? Drop you down? When the mods have to bring you up. Now, as we taking this slow, just showing you some stuff. Like we break it down. The East Indies, the Dutch East Indies, which is them, right? Alaska, all of that, German, Russian, Turkish blend. They're bringing their babies in, okay? And they're about to form the West Indies, which is gonna make the Sub-Saharan. So you would know him as the Sand People. You would know him as the Sands People in your head. The Sand People are the original Africans. Ooh, the Chinese man. Ooh, Genghis Khan. The Bays, man. The Khans. Right? Okay, gang. East India. He's going to birth the baby boys, the Sub-Saharans. All right. So you should be studying what first with common sense? With common sense, what would you go study first just to track them down? They're Buddhism, Judaism. You see? Oh, they birth dog in them. Yeah, that's how it go. You see? Yeah. Okay. My brain already there. I'm just thinking somebody else might think I'm crazy. Nah, man. You working your brain. You working your brain. You didn't even read this stuff that I read. Right? Did we read this one? Yeah, we read that page. My fault. You gotta talk to yourself like that. Uh-oh. The abolish movement initially set out to end the English slave trade, gaining momentum in the late 1700s. Early support came from religious groups such as Quakers. If you do your family tree, you might see some Quakers might have overtook you. It say you a Quaker in your tree, but you not. Now, early support came from religious groups such as Quakers who opposed slavery on more grounds. Because the ones that did it, well, that's in colonial America, the foreign Protestants, the Jews, right? Legality of slavery began to be challenged in British courts. It seemed impossible. From 1780, British consumers began to boycott sugar, support to abolish slavery. The women did not have the right to vote at this point. They could not vote until after World Fair, 1800s, a millennium later. But could next exercise their power as consumers by protesting. They take their shirts off. Foreign Protestants, they still do it to this day, right? They still protesting with no clothes on. All right. The Clapham sect was a key group of the movement that made the reformers, including well-known abolish William Wilberforce. His cousin, Samuel Thornton, was the governor of the Bank of England from 1799 to 1801 and a director for 53 years. The influence of personal wealth. The Clapham sect was brought to abolish the attention to the campaign, right? My fault, some comments in the way. Hold on. Some comments in the way. In Britain, as well as the rebellion enslaved in the Caribbean and America. Now, this is the Declaration of Independence, the Boston Tea Party, where we're breaking down what we was doing. Okay? We was aiding and assisting the boys because they popped off on the land. You feel me? They was foreign protesting so hard that shit popped off. All right? Pop off. American Revolution gonna take off.
Exactly. That's the reason why I put American Revolution. You see how it went from Canada to England all the way to Louisiana?
Look at
People
that.
be so confused if they saw this document, but I know exactly what everything is.
Look at now, as you proceed to break this down, now we getting jiggy. Now we doing two worlds. See, I didn't show you your old world too much, right? Now we doing two worlds again. Who broke calling? George out there 1790, right? That's 1780, right? The consumers boycotting. George called the Indian government. Hey, fool, I need some troops out there, nigga. I need them goons out there, G. Need them goons out there, G. I need them Americans out there, G. I need the Indian government out there, G, the people. What you talking about? You ain't did your family tree yet, hey. You see what I'm saying? You ain't did your family tree to see you done step down from sheriffs, all this shit, the government to go be in the military, nigga. Nick, you ain't seen this? No, I gotta look at you like that. Hold on the phone, AG. Fuck. Call them niggas who land it is. Hey, bro, get your ass over here, bro. These niggas over here off the fucking coastline pushing. Nigga, they foreign protested. Nigga, these the Jews. Nigga, get jiggy. You see? Bro calling the gods. Hey, Hey! Yo! Tap the screen. I need the gods to pick up the phone. They don't hear me though. They don't hear me though. You know, y'all gotta do this family trees for these purposes to understand when we break it down.
It was three different rows in one document, huh?
That's what I'm trying to show. I'm taking it slow, like one page. And why we try to get you to do your family tree? Now, at that time, them foreign Protestants, they're called citizen soldiers. They kicking off the line. And you know, once George give us that hotline, well, we gonna link up. What up, OG? What you need, fo? Yeah, give me a couple of them boys in all white, the Christ light, the light, nigga. Send them through. Send them through. Oh yeah, we came through. Who is that? That's African, the British, green and red. Came. Nick. Nickelodeon. You hear me? Y'all ain't did y'all family trees? Tap the screen. We taking it slow. Y'all did y'all family trees? Know this? The American Revolution game? Revolution game? Oh shit, back there to show y'all on that. You feel me? What's up? Now, get y'all back in color code and the military flags, banners. So y'all can, like, you know, this is what this is about. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give y'all another set. Also, you gonna have in your tree off that move the 1st Regiment of Rhode Island, the all black move. Y'all out there, y'all see, but y'all understand the uniforms. You already enslaved, gang. I'm trying to tell you. Understand? You already, all right? Y'all pulling up for the cause, for the resistance. Oh, cheap, y'all ass whole time for them, nigga, gone under them, for the resistance, for the cause. It's how they using you to abolish slavery in your lands. They're putting you under a spell. You understand? Do you see? You own the damn land, ain't you? Bro, and I'm calling you to help them, because the foreign Protestants pushing off. They smacked us in Boston. Good looking for them balloons for the ancestors. No. Yeah, they popped off on the people in Boston, gang. That's all. So, folk calling up. Hey, bro, pull up. I mean, nah. Yeah, I say yeah and no. Yes and no, because it's a duality, okay? You're right and wrong at the same time until you remember your family tree. Okay? And to remember all of these contracts that we did for a purpose. We gave peace back in the 1200s, okay, to His Majesty. So giving peace, His Majesty used us to play in His game. That's what we did. All right? That's what we breaking down to y'all. Like, who ain't nobody else on the damn realm but us. All All right, so it's just a remembering thing. Like, it's all right. But boom, right? What happened around this time is the Pyramid Wars. You see that? What's up, Royal? You see that? What's happening around here also? The American Revolution, the Pyramid Wars of His Majesty. His Majesty, okay, is going through the lands, doing the Pyramid Wars right now. He about to create Mississippi and do the Mississippi Purchase. Swinging in. Okay, I'm trying to break that shit down with y'all. Like, yo, this what's sitting here. This what he gonna do. This what he gonna move. Okay.
Can you put it on the other one for me if you don't mind?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody tuning in, tapping the screen, showing support.
Thank you. As you breaking down, Rhode Island, right? Okay, so before it was called Rhode Island, it was called the Providence Plantations, and it's a historic colonial British North America colony known for its religious freedom founded by Roger Williams in the 17th century. So during this time when they sent us up there, they also was going through the religious wars as well. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to bring that out too, because this particular colony was really based on religion freedom.
Mm-hmm.
So when they start getting, unruly, because when we have that going on, then everybody got their own opinion. So everybody got unruly, and we went down there to BTA.
We did. His Majesty. We got sent down there to BTA, His Majesty, and that's the ante. That's the point. But when we did it, we got looked at as the devil. That's the role that got reversed on us under the sorcery on purpose. That's the debt, pain, and sin we took from His Majesty that got exiled and put it onto us, the gods and goddesses. Okay? So right now, the world, I ain't gonna jump off the time frame, but just giving y'all what we did in 1800 for Memorial's Day when we sat down. Okay? This is when we sat down. All right? Really, we was operating as the light for us, for the cause, because they on the land doing their thing. But we take the fall. Okay? Now listen very clear. When you lose your job from His Majesty for no reason, it's built like that. That should smack you in the face. You see? You the restaurant register dude, right? Well, guess what? By consumer's law, the consumer is always right. The creditor of the land, which would be the landlords, the gods. Now, Pete, when I say, hey, where the fuck your manager at, gang? Guess what? When you really didn't do nothing wrong and I'm asleep, don't you lose your job? The manager gotta fire you more than likely, right? And he gotta go get somebody new, a replacement. Another actor that puts the uniform on to be programmed. Right? But you see how you took the fall and the B system kept turning? Now, that's what we did because we built the system. Okay? Now, aiding and assisting them for what he was doing to take the original fall. But it was okay. Basically, like we saying Memorial's Day, that's gonna be when you sit down as the end of the light, the end of the real light. And you gonna go into what they want you to do, which is religious, non-profit, sorcery, voodoo, Africanization, like God not in the church, but you still took your ass in the church and you just read the book of supposedly God that said God not in no church. Right? Shit like that. Okay? So our world is royal world. Let's keep going. Can you pull a pyramid wars for them before we shift from the 1700 with the business work? I'm just giving them a little showdown of how the world gonna rotate through their tree in different light. And then I'm gonna pull, where is it at? I'm gonna pull this one more for y'all right quick. We go. Right now. Now. $1700s. 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 I want y'all to go, when you do your family trees and stuff, I want y'all to understand all the inventions that we created on this land to crop this land, tilt this land, and take care of this land. We gone. We gone. We gone, right? I want y'all to understand invention patents in your name, mineral patents in your name. You are an advanced world yourself walking backwards. Okay? Your tree will show you it's tore up from a big war. Okay? A very big war, family. But everything is still there in shambles for you. That's what we're trying to get y'all to grab. Like, that's what we're trying to get y'all to grab. There you go.
Okay, so we breaking down the pyramid rules, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the map. I don't know, it had the story in Louisiana, just to give you a little backdrop. But it had the story in Louisiana, and they had found pyramids off the Gulf. All right, let's go. This right here says it was a major battle engagement fought on July 21st, 1798, during the French invasion of Egypt. The battle took place near the village of, I can't pronounce that, across the Nile River from Cairo, but was named by Napoleon after the Great Pyramid of Giza, visible near 9 miles away. I want you to pay attention to Napoleon, French. You know it's Louisiana, off the coastline. I also want to show you this map before.
Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen because we breaking it down in order, please. Let's tap that screen.
This, we're gonna also go back to this right here because this area right here is really sacred for us right here. Okay, so this battle is happening right here again. Remember, he said we're doing the same dance a lot of times.
Correct. To reconstruct the land. We gonna keep stacking it out. Now, for you to understand, this is one of my land patents, tax-free land in my name from 1776. From 1776. Right? Having fun for the cause, for the resistance. The resistance. Ain't that how the African bros say it? See, right? So we gonna aid and assist the boys outside. We actually helped the Hebrews. Something y'all gonna have to sit down on, like we break it down, because we gave peace. The peace treaty of Kadesh. And shit, y'all, it's our realm. We really gonna have fun with them out there doing shit of deconstruction. It's new to you because you gonna see yourself coming from a high ass level of conscience walking backwards to doing shit that you ain't did because you so gone advanced. Like, damn, hold on, I'm really doing this shit. All right. And you really come down to conscience in the family trees. Yes. Okay, you really come down like that. But you gonna see yourself just outside, like, oh, damn, I'm having fun. It's not gonna be nothing you read in school, family. It ain't gonna be nothing. This is what we trying to get. You got military records strictly for government. That's all you ever need to compute, because that's what the U.S. is, a government. So if you ain't in no governments, no militaries, that ain't a problem. It's just more so understanding what help a person understand this shit's real. It's seeing the government. Oh, what I was doing in the government at the time. Oh, grandpa was doing that. What laws was passed right there? Oh, okay. What else was going on right there? Okay. I can go tell the citizens, the people out there. You get it? I could tell you, hey, hold on, G, in World War I, where China was sitting, you see, it wasn't where it was sitting today. It was bigger. Stuff like that, right? Like we doing on the live. You see? So this is the 1700s. Declaration coming in, the independence, all of that. I'm gonna throw you back up there for that map so they can see that right quick. Pull up.
So
Go ahead.
this one happened in 1292, and the one we were talking about happened in 1798. So remember, like we were saying, we're doing the same dance, yeah, in different worlds. Because you gotta remember, I don't know if he told you this, but in their new world is British colonial America, but in our world, we still in the old world. They only colonized that little spot right there, remember? So we still in the old world. Remember, they gonna leave the new world to go to the old world. For real.
Now this gonna be the biggest thing y'all gonna have to compute. A lot of this stuff that they're showing, the spells, family, read the laws like we doing. The thing is, you gonna have to remember nowadays the black and what's not you from your family tree. Like, hold on, I ain't do that, bro. Who was that? I was getting on bro Nugget. Bro, you feel me? Bro, grandpa wasn't with them. Oh, he got me because that your tree, like grandpa was knuckling up on them. The book, like, look at it. That's what we saying, okay? Everybody is just pulling stuff on screen. This us, it's black people. It's woo. Slow down, please. Okay? Because we got to do the trees and show, hey, dog, that ain't what grandpa was doing, grandma was doing. That's for colonial America, gang. Right? Colonial America enslaved the rest of the land, bro. Like, slow down. Colonial America, okay? Like, don't be speaking on colonial like it's a popping thing. You get it? But let's go. Now, on to the next page. We done bust down some important, right? The 1780. Oh, hold on. Let's get y'all in the right spot, though. Let's get y'all in the right spot. Now, this is you. That book is you. Okay? That book is you. The British, we'll show you that right quick. They're gonna be dressed like you. Where the British at? I'm gonna just show you His Majesty. His Majesty, right? The British boys, they coming in, okay? But they got coloration on their uniforms, all of that we break it down to. Understand? Tap the screen. Put a 1 if it makes sense, put a 2 if it don't make sense. Let me know. Please let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. This is British America, the East Indies, West Indies that we reading about. His Majesty is on the screen. We breaking down the British, which is His Majesty. We breaking down the boys, the rebellion, the Boston Tea Party in Caribbean America. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Please and thank you. Let's keep going. Next page, next page. Now, 1792. The Clamp sect was involved in formation of Sierra Leone Company. Let it breathe. What is Sierra Leone called? A company, which is a country. It has a tax ID number. What is the United States called? A company, a corporation. It has a tax ID number. Let it breathe, let it breathe, let it breathe. Where is Sierra Leone? Off the coastline, colonial America, also called West Africa. Right? The thing is, yes, you stayed in there. You stayed in all of there. But you was the advanced civilizations in there, family. Only your family tree gonna show you what I'm trying to get you to peel layers through, okay? You was the advanced worlds in there. They gonna come in there and put the UK on you. Okay? Sierra Leone, the UK. Now, this colonial America. Liberia colony consisted of one colony administered by the United States government, the Commonwealth of Liberia, the 5-state colony run by the colonies. Each of them had their own commonwealth and colonies. The natives raid in Virginia destroyed Virginia's colony, as an example. Okay? Let's tap the screen, let's tap the screen, let's tap the screen, let's tap the screen. Now, most of you guys don't know what we breaking down right now. Very slow and simple, very slow and simple. This is why we take our time. How the formerly efforts to resettle formerly enslaved Black Americans created Liberia, because Americans are not Africans, and we're breaking it down on how we produced it. Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Right? Now, Samuel Thornton, brother Henry as the chair. The aim was to establish a colony in West Africa, largely populated by people who had been enslaved. A previous attempt had proven disastrous, with insufficient provisions among the issues. A new settlement had similar struggles. Settlers also faced a threat to re-enslavement, as Sierra Leone was directly on the triangular trade route. The company fought to maintain control over the colony, refusing to let the settlers have the freehold of the land. Originally fought from a chief known as King Tom. This led to an armed rebellion in 1799, which the British controversially used Jamaican Maroons to suppress. They Africanized them, family.